Okay, I have all kinds of craziness going on in my kitchen. Tomorrow's lunch for the students, I'm gonna do Buddha bowls, and I'm gonna grill up I'm a cheater pumpkin eater because I'm using a panini press. I've already cooked the chicken in my roaster oven, so I'm gonna grill it in my panini press so that it has those authentic grill marks. And we're gonna dose them up with some teriyaki sauce, and then we'll serve it with all kinds of yummy fresh toppings. So I'm really tired. You're lucky you're getting a video out of me today. Here we go. Fire up that roaster oven to 350 degrees, spray it, and fill it with a 15-pound bag of chicken breasts. It's going to end up being 8 cups of water with the bouillon. And just mix that up and pour that over the chicken so that it can cook in that good broth. And then we'll place the lid on and roast it for a couple of hours till the chicken's thoroughly cooked. It's been 2 hours, and I go ahead and take the chicken out of the roaster and place it directly on my heated panini press just so I can get those grill marks. It's totally unnecessary, but I like the aesthetics of it. Take my kitchen shears and just chop up the chicken into bite-sized pieces. Once that's all done, I'm gonna go ahead and season it with store-bought teriyaki sauce just to get that nicely coated and seasoned. Okay, there's our cooked, fakely grilled chicken. Okay, now it's time to chop all of these veggies. I've got zucchini. I've got 2 kinds, the green zucchini and the yellow zucchini squash. And just chop those up into quarters, and we just serve it raw. The multicolored mini peppers are really good for this meal because they don't offer a lot of seeds, so you don't have to worry about that. Just cut the end stem off and chop them up. I enlisted my husband Bob to help me chop these veggies, and he did a really good job on celery. He says he doesn't know how to do it, but he did a really good job. Go ahead and chop up the green onions, and I use all of it except for the little root end. Just chop it all up. I went ahead and peeled all of the carrots and then used my food processor to grate them. For the kale, I chopped it all up, rinsed it, and washed it really well. And you need to massage this kale. And I just used sesame oil and some salt. And you go ahead and just drizzle the right amount. It just varies on how much you want to do this, but you just massage that sesame oil into the kale and sprinkle some sesame seed on that. And then to brighten it up, I used the juice of 1 lemon. Once that's in there, you go ahead and massage it one more time, and then you just store it, and it shrinks down a little bit. Each bowl is only going to get just a little bit of this kale, so it goes a long way. I had red and green cabbage that I wanted to slice up, so I used my mandolin slicer, and always use those safety gloves because you don't want to cut your fingers. Go ahead and drain all of this chunked pineapple and reserve the juice because we're going to use it to make teriyaki sauce. All right, we are going to make our teriyaki sauce. And we're going to combine, I'm using the juice from the pineapple, okay? So it's about 4 cups. And to that, we're gonna add a cup of soy sauce. Then a half a cup of brown sugar. So I sprayed my bowl with cooking spray, but that was 4 teaspoons of honey. And I have 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So we're just gonna bring all of that up to a boil. We've brought our liquids and spices to a boil. Now we're gonna add to it, I had a little bit of pineapple juice left, but what you need is a cup of liquid. So water and whatever pineapple juice you have left. And you'll have 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I just kind of made a slurry. And once your liquids down here have come to a boil, then you're gonna slowly pour in your slurry. This is gonna thicken up your teriyaki sauce. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to thicken. And what I like to do just for a little bit more flavor is I have about an inch long nub of ginger, and I'm just gonna score it. I'm not gonna cut all the way into it. I'm just gonna score it, and I'm gonna throw it in there. And it's just gonna give it a little bit of a kick. I know we already have ground ginger in there, and it's great flavor, but the fresh ginger just adds that a little bit of heat because there's a lot of sweetness going on already. So this is thickening up really nice. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow this to boil for about 2 minutes. And then what I'm gonna do is turn the heat off, and we're just gonna let it cool down with that ginger floating around in it. When it's cool enough to handle, we'll bottle up. I love using my reusable condiment dispensers. This teriyaki sauce has thickened up really nicely, and it has such great flavor. These are prepped veggies, and I had a little bit of that homemade teriyaki sauce left, so I just poured it over the top of that chicken. To serve these boodle bowls to the students tomorrow, we go ahead and make an assembly line, and we serve the students up. We'll put some rice in their bowl, and then they can tell us which toppings they want, and then we'll top it with the teriyaki sauce, a little bit of yum yum sauce, some sesame seeds, and they loved this.
Yes.
You like everything?
Yeah, throw it all on.
They say don't do that.
Yes, please.
Do you hear me?
Thank you.
Yum.
Should go sesames.
Perfect.
Get this loosened up.